Enderman. Interesting clash of styles right here between these two characters.
I feel like we're gonna see the Enderman for now, but I think we could be seeing the Meta Knight. I saw the Meta Knight come out against Smock last week.
That makes sense. Those guys trade a lot, so it's kind of tough.
They do trade a lot, and sometimes you gotta get that extra character to get the matchup experience and a matchup check actually. And the Meta Knight was completely clean. We saw a P-Stock crazy set.
Yep.
But still, the Enderman coming up first. I think I mean, there's a reason why this character is banned in so many countries. It's a reason why it's banned in a lot of.
I understand.
Not here.
Not here.
I don't think the level is high enough for that yet. It is high, but we are not in a super major. And Soar, anyway, has proven time and time again that he does not rely on the Enderman. He has other characters in his back pocket.
That's the thing. Of course, we see these Steve players come up, and we're like, wow, you just suddenly picks up Steve, and suddenly you're winning big. But keep in mind, Soar's been playing this game since he was 13. Back in Brawl, back in Smash 4, and back to now. Multitude of different characters.
The Bayonetta, the Meta Knight. I've seen some. What was playing last time? Did I see the Snake come out at some point as well?
Oh, I'm not sure about that one. He actually even has a set off of Myron, so again, that was with the Meta Knight, even pre-Steve, so.
What happened over there? We
just buried him. Put him in the rocks. I'm in your walls.
And now the real challenge is going to be, guys, take a shot every time we're going to reference something from the Minecraft movie, even though we both don't want to do it. But it's just going to come out. I know there's going to be a flint and steel and a chicken jockey at some point.
Chicken jockey.
I see, there it is.
There it is.
Did I call it? Yeah, come and Tinder curse right there in the back here.
Surprisingly not killing him from center stage. And if the spike, sure, why not?
Ooh.
He was going even that whole time on that first stock, but suddenly the diamond's out and the game has changed.
I always love Spike. I don't care. I know it's Steve. I know it's quote-unquote lame. I don't want to call Soar lame. He's not lame at all.
Soar not lame, Steve lame. You can separate the two.
Exactly. You separate the artist and the...
Exactly, 100%. Let's do that right now. Back to even stocks.
Trying to keep a little bit of space, and I feel like we're going to see that space for most of the game. Steve really wants to set up those blocks, just mine away, find those diamonds, find those materials. Soar, a very patient man, knows to pull back, especially when he has the disadvantage right now.
Oh, I was waiting for this to happen. If you're a fast follower, you've always got to be aware of this against Steve. Get some clean damage off that. Could have led to a spike, but good SDI coming out from Ludwig to avoid it.
It's crazy that even though he's at 29, Ludwig is probably close to that, but 121% up smash. The beautiful read, that up smash.
Yep, missed on the first go, got it on the second dip.
Pokes, I really like poking with those neutral beaches, managing to pass right over the one block right there.
He doesn't have the best tools to break blocks, but they're not terrible either. They're just enough to get by. Ludwig making it work, though, of course.
I just feel like we're going to see it happen soon. But Greninja, tool to deal with those walls, puts his body forward, and therefore, if Soar can call out those moves and punish them very, very hard. We haven't seen it happen yet, but Soar might be just slowly reading what are the options that Ludwig goes.
I think Ludwig's doing a good job right now of making sure he can't get too much equipment. Him right now only saying like half his resources right now. Going in, gets off stage right now. How's he going to recover? Goes to the up B, just the ledge. Playing the patient game right now is Greninja looking for that opening. Gets the diamond again. We saw a big swing with this last time.
I was scared for the shield over there. That might have been a break shield, but just enough. 122%.
Oh my god. That angle because of the stage spike.
But there is not a lot of material in the back pocket of Steve. Only 3 steals now, managing to finally find some. But and a little bit of gold as well to get those mining carts a little faster.
Again, Soar is behind right now, but he does have diamonds at disposal. Never mind, I said nothing. It's over. We're going to game 2.
Smash right there. Ludwig showing that he understands the matchup. You might be a character top 1, but you might not be top 1 here. And he takes the first game.
Yeah, you got to be aware, especially in 2025. If you do not have a Steve matchup, you're going to have a bad time.
Yeah.
As we mentioned before, Soar does have a multitude of other characters at his disposal to play if so chooses.
but taking the first game from actually a good lead on that first game, managing to kill, I think he was at 15-20%. Very, very fresh on his last stock. And actually changing the stage, going to Hollow Bastion, a smaller stage. I wonder what Soar is thinking. Is he going to switch right now?
Tough call.
I mean, the matchup didn't look that good. I feel like Ludwig understands it, but I guess Soar just decides, no, you know what? It was a stage, it was me, it was a mentality, it was just a game. Run it back, take the same character, and we.
It's always interesting too because you don't, when you're playing Steve, you don't just choose the layout of the stage, but you also choose the crafting, the materials you're going to get from each stage.
That's true. I completely forgot about that. What does he get for here? More steel.
Excellent question. I know it's a thing. I don't know which one.
Well, we're gonna look at his inventory and see what he accumulates. But right now, with just
looking pretty dirty
pickaxe, he's not getting anything good.
I know in some stages you want to kind of avoid because you only get the valuable items and they're slower to mine. Whereas some stages will actually have like more dirt and wood, so you can actually get more of the materials a lot faster.
The up throw up there, not hitting right now. Already 80% on the Alex.
Seeing kind of a repeat from the last game actually, where
Ludwig
again
really
trying to do his job, but Ludwig not letting him have his time to get his materials.
And what I was saying earlier, that punishing the wall attacks, but what Ludwig does to the wall, Soar still hasn't done that at all. I wonder if he is scared of one of the options and knows something that I know. Maybe he cannot attack some of the hitboxes and he's going to lose a trade. But right now, Soar with the disadvantage still. Back to central stage, though.
Oh, I gave him a free opening. Just get the dash attack, though.
Counter, a little presumptuous, let's say.
Yeah. Doing little weird jabs, too. Just like a little insulting jab, and that's it. Just picking on some damage as he can. Gets a nice combo into back air. Nicely done. Actually swings it back to his favor. Has a stock lead for the first time this set.
153%. Will Soar manage to keep that lead and get some extra credits? That's a jab. That's 30%.
What a combo! What a maneuver!
Why? Why? Sakurai, why? 53% just because he can click on the A button and move slightly forward.
That's the unfortunate of being a fast follower. You're obviously really quick and you can drop down really fast, but you get stuck in combos just like that.
That's an up throw that's going to do it. 180% finally. And 53%, not too bad. We've seen Ludwig come back from other things.
Not too shabby
as well. Like the combos will come out like this.
But Diamond is on deck. That could be great for Soar right now. Doesn't have too much materials though, but maybe the Diamond is all he needs.
Dash attack, not gonna connect with the up air right there. I like the pressure on the shield. Ludwig showing that he's not scared of the shield of Steve, which I can tell you, I am definitely scared.
I'm always scared.
I play Yoshi. I have good options.
It's true.
I'm terrified of the shield.
Oh, phantom jab. You love to see it. This time, doesn't get the sweet spot, but able to scoop him off stage. Actually able to swing the percentage back into his favor is Ludwig.
Very, very close. I really like this. Again, I want to see 5 games.
Always.
Always. Every time.
Like to go home at 2 a.m. today. Oh, guess it's the... again, anytime something's been given to him on a silver platter, we've just been dropping it. You don't expect your opponent to just be right there.
Back to center stage and just run back and forward smash.
A little bit of charge. Yeah, a little bit of charge for good measure, too.
Yeah. Make sure, I don't think he needed the charge, but obviously it will be the good play. Catching the landing. Already 46%. The diamond.
Yeah, just on a single stray up tilt.
And the spike to the up smash. I hate it. I hate it. I do. I really do. I do hate it.
The damage that came out, the diamond sword is gone. And he only has a little tiny bit of resources. He's got to watch out now.
You almost feel like, does he really want to get the diamond pickaxe right now? Oh, no, he doesn't need to. Everybody was caught off, even Ludwig with the screen. No, it was not scripted, guys. We didn't know who was going to win. Cutting early, I swear to God.
Guys might have saw the dirtiest of little tactics right there. You saw that Jay was hanging at the ledge and actually did a little jolt forward in real life. Provoke a reaction out of Ludwig. Didn't get it. Trying to mix up his timing on the ledge. That's the in-game meta, the out-game meta.
I know some people as well listening to whenever you get into a bury situation and mashing.
Yeah, you hear the mash.
Especially when you're playing something like a Rob or DK, you really need to know the mashup. But that's not what we're saying right now. Not at all.
I think it's hard not to. I've been guilty of it too, where just you got to grab or a command grab, and you're just like, you hear them spinning your controller, but you know they're coming out, whether you try to hear it or not.
A lot of thinking, a lot of thinking, a lot of thinking. Where are we going now? And Smashville is selected. Who has counter pick right now? Soar has it. Oh no, it is 1-1. So Ludwig chose this stage. We're going into a smaller stage. Makes sense.
Yep. The Enderman didn't work, but Alex has been doing quite nicely so far in this set. Oh, nicely done. Nice use of the projectile to just throw his projectile right back at him. TNT.
Pushes it just a little bit forward into the... oh my god.
3 damage? Okay, sure.
It's top 8.
You always forget that up B has a hitbox, but here we are. Misses. I like the DI out on that one. You didn't have a chance of dying, so at the very least, avoiding the spike coming out from Soar.
Manages
what a recovery.
Always scared to... wow. That what? The ball platform is so close on this stage.
I was waiting for maybe a jump and a follow-up, but no, straight down.
It's crazy.
Just teleported.
I was not ready for it, and I think even Ludwig might have been thinking that he would have the time to take, to just jump a little later, you know? Just take it a little slower, not jump right back into it, but it manages to die just right down.
Again, it could be that fast-falling nature coming out. Okay, takes a sip right before going into this next stock. Much speedier game on this smaller stage coming out from both these players.
I mean, the smaller stage will obviously do that.
Taking off stage, what's the option? Trying to mess him up. I've seen him go for that LB quite a bit. These players very smart, going to low recovery to avoid that entirely.
Ninja cannot really do much if you're going very, very low, unless he catches the ledge with the dash attack or the down tilt. Finally gets a diamond for Soar, but won't be able to craft just yet.
Good job stuffing out the Minecraft right now. Gets the up B, but actually puts him to the ledge. Didn't quite mess him up. What's the roll read? He had a 50-50 chance right there. Chose right.
I really like the confidence to go for the roll read, and then the confidence to just hit that down B. Yeah. Say, you're going to hit me right now.
You got nothing to lose. Trying to stall his recovery a bit. Nicely done with the recovery from the bottom of the blast zone.
Crazy that he can do that.
And there's a tournament opening, just a bit of percentage on his on the dome right there.
I was expecting the forward throw, I guess, keeping it fresh, keeping it healthy, and also keeping the DI mixed up for Soar. Yeah, going for the grab again.
Only wasn't able to craft. He actually broke his own mine box.
I feel like at that percent, might be accepting that you're gonna die and not use the diamond just yet.
He has a chance to craft now. He doesn't take it though. He's actually beating the ground with his hands. Not the most effective way to mine, but here we are.
Listen, it works in Minecraft, so it works in this game. Fortro will finally do it, and now we're gonna see that diamond pickaxe, that diamond sword. I got my diamond sword.
Yeah, the great equalizer coming out. Doesn't need to get some minecart instead. Fresh stock, but the diamond on deck right now. Could be huge. A straight up tilt looking to come out and do some damage. And Soar is swinging right now, trying to look for an opening against Fluid, but he's playing fantastic right now. Follows up with a couple of aerials, taking him off stage. Down air gets snuffed out by the up tilt.
All right. I looked away. What happened?
Oh, you know, a little bit of mining, a little bit of ninja swinging, you know, not too much has happened yet. We're on this last stock right now.
I came back as Soar. Just got the
oh my god, the rough recovery, yeah.
The forward smash right there.
I liked what Soar was doing there, trying to make his recovery ambiguous given the situation. But Louis just patiently waiting for his option, cherry picked it, got the F smash.
Are we going to see a switch of character now?
If it's gonna happen, it's definitely gonna happen now.
I feel like, I think it is a good idea. Soar has shown any time before that he can do those fast switches in the middle of a set, and can't catch people off guard. You know, you're ready for that. You're ready for the Steve. You're ready for those options, and suddenly you throw something else.
Just considering.
Actually, just gotta switch stage.
Oh, I'm so happy because I was not happy with the choice of FD because Greninja loves FD. You have a projectile that crosses across the entire stage. Dash attack, always a potent tool in Greninja's tool. He misses out on the platforms, but I think he'll do without it. We saw him hovering over the screen quite a bit. I think we actually will see the change, though.
This wait is telling me there's a change coming. Unless
we stay with the Steve.
Just feel that the stage was not right, I guess. And he presses start. We're in, guys. Game 3, Ludwig 2-1.
Game 4, actually. Game 4. Potential last game for Soar in the winner's side of a bracket right now. Taking back to PS2, we actually started on this stage. And Ludwig did take the win, so interested to see why he would come back.
I mean, it is a pretty neutral stage. I would say pretty neutral between the two characters as well. As you were saying, a very long and flat stage like FD will allow Greninja to run back and forth, use those dash attack, use those projectiles, and Steve obviously likes the space. He can just find a way. You know, he can just fall back, use those minecarts, try and get those get out of minecarts option. Getting the ball up.
Gets the gold, actually. First time we're seeing it, actually. Not a bad option. It will compete with the speed of Greninja. Has that slightly faster frame data at the expense of power. But that combo ability might be what he needs. Never mind. The kill power is still there, even with the golden tools. We're seeing a nice lead coming out. A sizable lead coming out from Soar.
I wonder if that's what Soar was actually thinking. Taking that break, taking that pause before choosing Steve and going back into the game. Sometimes that's all you really need, right? You need that moment to compose yourself after a loss, and then you come back swinging already a stock lead, just 62%, and already cool, let's be honest, a combo of Steve getting an early,
oh my god,
just strong lead now.
Smashing his head into the ground, and even an upward punch for good measure. Huge difference in this game right now. A complete swing in the favor of Soar. Made the gold work out so well, and now the diamond for added insult to injury.
73%. The up smash wheel manages to do it. Just as I was saying, he was still safe at that percentage. That quick combo from LudwigFrog will seal the deal. Already 93% on his second stock. What can he do? He needs to find those combos. But what else? Really, what else?
Well, Greninja can make it happen. One of the most stringy characters in the game. A lot of his things aren't necessarily quote-unquote true, but he has such potent strings that if you're so good at following up on your opponents and predicting their movements, as you can see right now, you profit so hard.
Ludwig managed to correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think he was hit the entirety since he took the stock. And that's almost 0 to death.
Essentially, only about 10% to his name after that whole stock on him.
Listen, I said it earlier. We have too much power.
Too much power.
Everything we say, it has been happening. We need to stop talking. But I can't do that. My ADHD is too strong, and I'm having a match, and those matches are all hype. Even though it's Steve, we're still having a lot of hype in this matchup.
Absolutely. Somebody's got to watch out. What you say can happen. Absolutely. That's why Z's going to give me $1 million.
He's not here, but he agreed.
Never mind. We will not do it.
He'll definitely do it. Come on.
Last-ditch effort right now for Soar, who's on his last potential stock for the winner's bracket. Ludwig playing so evasive right now, just tacking on the damage and somehow living this long for about better part of a minute and a half.
Steve is really not doing it. Whatever sauce he had at the start was not doing it, but finally getting it. And I don't know if you saw in the player cam, he just sit back up.
Yeah, he's pumping himself up. He needs to pump himself up for the push to a game 5 situation.
Oh, another diamond. He has it on deck, so if he breaks his weapon, he has another one.
Oh, the phantom up tilt. Unfortunate. Could have been the start of something beautiful.
It would have been at least 50%. Managing to get out
my God.
The dreaded down tilt to up smash that we've been seeing since the start.
That could be an F smash read. No, actually, he's fishing. But Ludwig's so good at just taking his time, cherry-picking his moments.
Oh, nice read right there with the jump back forward there. Back at the ledge. But can Ludwig get nothing? Back to center stage.
Jumping away just in time to avoid that Minecraft. Poking on the door, that up tilt doesn't quite get it. Both of these players swinging right now with their respective weapons.
Down tilt.
That's it.
What was he waiting
I think he didn't think he had time to punish, so he's waiting for the follow-up option, but the roll away was not in the Yeah, I don't know. Again,
Sometimes you panic and you don't know what you're gonna do and you're scared. Maybe you're gonna hit it a little too fast and you hit the counter even though you don't.
there we go.
want
That's got to be it.
The side B will manage to take this this game back after such a bad second stock.
Yep. At least Soar does not have to regret. Could have potentially been catastrophic in those last thing with them missing that punish. Able to push to a game 5.
And now,
But on Ludwig's counter pick.
what will he go to? Because again, Soar has a counter pick option. He can switch character. He can decide to go for the Greninja.
I think at this point it'd be kind of tough.
He can decide to go for the Bayonetta, actually. He can't go for the Meta Knight if he really wants to.
I think at this point, game 5, going almost all the way to game 5 with the same character, I can't imagine he switch at this point. Unless the stage is just so detrimental, but I can't see it happening.
I don't think Steve really has a detrimental stage, let's be honest. But he's not supposed to have a losing matchup either, but here we are. 2-2.
All right, 5 full games of Steve Greninja. Soar hyping himself up. He knows he can do it. Thinking about the PS2, honestly, I like this. Both these players each have a win on this stage respectively.
Yeah.
I would love to see game 5 happen here as well.
Yeah. Both of them are saying it's not the stage, it's us.
Yep. Again, it could have been anyone's game in both as guards. We saw Soar with an amazing opening, taking a very strong lead. And Greninja, Ludwig, able to bring it back just the same, keep the composure. So it's really anyone's game in this game 5.
The start of this game, a little slower than the previous games.
Big damage coming out. I would actually like to see the gold come back. The gold actually did so well. Gets the spike.
Oh, the spike, but...
And no follow-up. Excellent recovery coming out from that's a dangerous situation to be in, but he played it right there.
Oh, I don't like those grabs.
Yeah. Looking for something sinister for sure.
It's very, very evil. Some
evil intentions.
shenanigans.
Yeah. Again, Steve always has these shenanigans, always these last-second mix-up you never expect until that happens to you. Anvil doing so great, not only bouncing off a shield, but also the landing hitbox poking through shield. Up smash, just barely not enough to go through. It is a fire.
Long hitbox, and sometimes you fall onto it. Finally trying to punish the wall-hitting animation, but Greninja manages to beat that with a back air.
Yeah, just a frame too late, I have to imagine. That would have been huge, but a little charge on that too, no less. But Diamond back really early, actually, on this stock. Gets the fair, doesn't... I thought it was going to kill, but he didn't actually fly that far. Here we go.
I really thought it was going to kill, but not just yet. I guess we were center stage on Pokemon Stadium. Very, very big stage. Hit the flat zone pretty far from the center. But that back air is going to do it. Just 78%, going pretty well, but that's what we saw last game.
We're seeing a
Soar keep it.
Oh my god, the worst get-up attack. He must have expected a Nair coming up, tried to beat it out, but just that back to even no gravy percentage on this stock.
I'm so sorry, Soar. Every time we say
can't be doing this. You're jinxing it. But cleans up with a, oh my god, starting off with an F to 61%, sure.
Just
he can do whatever he wants. It's his game, it's his world.
I am Steve, and I have, no, I'm not gonna say it. We haven't done it yet. And
there's no way. From nearly 80%. Mine in his face.
You know what? A little bit of mining. We need.
He didn't even want to waste his diamond on him. He's like, you know what? Eat this up, Smash. I got so many of these. Last stock potentially for LudwigFrog. What a story right now coming up from Soar. Pretty much on the back of this entire set, but these last 2 games, it seems like he gets the idea. He understands the Greninja matchup.
He's seeing the line definitely right now. We've seen LudwigFrog coming back from those, but I hope it's not too far too late. Yeah, it doesn't get anything really right now. The down air is going to be punished.
Oh my god, that's scary. Yeah, we see that there's only one thing worse than Steve, and that's a confident Soar to take it over.
And that's just going to be it. The